start the conversation, the girl lights up because you've given her this compliment. So enjoy the clip, and afterwards we're going to break it down. In London, basically what he'd do is that he'd... Is this your looking interesting face? So the client in London, basically, Mr. P from Brighton, what he'd end up doing is that he would go into these conversations and he'd start off really well. He's a good looking guy, he had a lot of stuff going on. The girl would always be really interested at the beginning of the conversation, and then what would end up happening was she would ask him one question and he would just go off on this ramble about what he was doing, his life story, what he was doing that day, his interest. And every single time this happened, it was like clockwork. I just heard the girl's interest dropping off slowly until she said, I'm actually busy, I've got to go. And so we corrected and we shifted the whole focus of how we had those conversations, which is exactly what we want to go over today. But anyways, after actually addressing this point, his conversations were 10 times better. He was able to maintain those conversations for a longer period of time, have a good conversation, actually get the girl's number and make something happen. And if you're watching this, you've probably experienced exactly that, where you go and you start the conversation, the girl lights up because you've given her this compliment and you're doing something wrong, but you just don't know what it is. And the conversation slowly loses steam until it just fizzles out into nothing, and you hear what you hate to hear, which is, I've actually got somewhere to be, have a good day. So enjoy the clip, and afterwards we're going to break it down.
Hola. ¿Cómo estás? Hola. Quiero decir hola.
Hola.
Porque eres linda. Mucho gusto. James.
Mucho gusto.
¿Cómo te llamas? ¿Qué es el fiesta esta noche? Porque estoy aquí solo para 2 días y quiero un bar, bebidas, fiesta divertida y no sé dónde está. Es tu ciudad, ¿qué es la mejor opción para mí esta noche?
No sé dónde está la fiesta esta noche, es lunes también.
Y mañana, martes. Pero es vacaciones ahora para muchas personas, ¿no?
Muchos, ¿se habla en español o en inglés?
You speak English?
Más o menos.
Yeah, practice your English, practicas.
Some students are coming now from vacation.
You are student, right?
Yes.
You are student?
Yes.
Yeah, I can see you have the
computer.
in there, the laptop, and you have the cow skin and the baggy jeans. I bet you're studying not fashion, but something creative, like art or design or something like this.
No.
Really?
No sé cómo es en inglés. Técnico en laboratorio. I mean,
Chemistry?
Blood and
You analyze blood? Vampira.
pee
Lo mismo que Dracula. Dracula en Transylvania. He takes the blood. Él tiene sangre, ¿no?
Claro.
Claro?
Claro.
Entonces, mucha gente aquí ahora, o muchas vacaciones.
Están volviendo ahora.
Ajá.
They are coming back now.
Okay. So you just came back, you were in the beach, en la playa, en Punta del Este, relaxado.
I came back like 2 weeks ago.
Where did you go? Where was your vacation?
My home, where I came from. I'm not from here.
¿De dónde eres?
La Pampa.
La Pampa. ¿Es el casa de un tipo de vino? Pienso que. Porque
No sé.
estaba en Cali, hay un restaurante que se llama La Pampa, y es para carne, para vino
La
tinto.
Pampa is like in the middle of Argentina.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how is it to live in Córdoba? What is the vibe here? Because I was thinking, pensando si es bueno para mí visitar otra vez en 2 o 3 meses. No, serio?
It's so fucking boring, but
Really?
yes. We have.
I get like good vibes. I get like the vibe like it's quite chill, it's quite relaxed, cool people, amable, gente amable.
Story of Argentina is so important, but it's so fucking boring.
Really?
La Pampa, sí.
Oh no, I mean Córdoba.
Córdoba es hermoso.
No, I'm not going to Pampa. Fuck that.
No vayas.
I was thinking like maybe Córdoba, something like this.
Córdoba es hermoso, sí, tiene
Sí.
mucho para ver.
Y comparado para Buenos Aires, que es
Buenos Aires es distinto. No sé, ¿fuiste a Buenos Aires?
Yeah, en miércoles voy a Buenos Aires para 2
¿Todavía
semanas.
no fuiste?
Sí, 7 años atrás. No, no,
Bueno,
no,
para mí
no me...
Córdoba es, digo, Buenos Aires es distinto a Córdoba. Córdoba es como más
¿Qué
family
es tinto en inglés?
different
You prefer Córdoba o prefieres...
Córdoba.
¿Por qué?
Because Buenos Aires los people de cualquier lado.
Demasiada gente, no te gusta la gente. You like to be solo en tu casa, con tu gato, nada cosa, la película.
Recién vengo de un bar de
Sí.
tomar cerveza y leer un libro, sola. Imagínate.
Serio?
Sí,
And you go to one bar with a book and a beer.
lo tengo acá.
¿Tienes cerveza en tu bolsita as well?
este no.
Es muy grande. ¿Por qué es muy grande?
Porque tengo muchas cosas. Pero bueno,
Ok. ¿Y qué es este design? ¿Boboleta? ¿Mariposa?
mariposa,
¿Mariposa? Oh, no, es un flower.
flower. Yeah.
Ok. ¿Y por qué tienes aquí? ¿Por qué es abierto?
Porque
¿Qué
queda
pasa
me-
en tu clase?
Pero,
Bueno.
queda mejor. Más
Sí.
fachero, dirían.
¿Qué es pachero?
Fachero.
Fashion.
Like good looking, claro.
You think you're good looking?
No,
No?
pero queda mejor que cerrado.
Oh, it's the fashion of Cordoba, more hippie, more relaxed.
I think so.
Okay. ¿Tienes Instagram?
Sí.
Vale.
¿Sabes qué estaba pensando?
Ajá.
Si querés-
Dime en inglés, practicas.
If you want to go party and stuff,
Ajá.
there's Maria Maria. It's a antro
Antro?
where everyone who's not from here go there.
All the gringos. No
And
amigos.
Brazilians and stuff.
Is there Brazilians here? Many Brazilian? I'm surprised.
And it's open all day. I mean,
And it's called Maria Maria.
I like Maria Maria.
It's
but I
called
know-
¿Qué se llama Maria Maria?
Sí, Maria Maria.
Maybe tal vez mañana en la noche. Sí. Sí.
¿Dónde estás ahora?
No, para bebidas con mi amigo. Ok, mucho gusto. Hablamos.
Mucho gusto. Hablamos. Bye.
Bye.
The main point that we want to focus on today, which is a pivotal point not only in your conversations that you have with women, but just conversations in general,
In general.
make it about her. Make it about her. I think we were doing a video in Cali about active listening, and you made a very good point, which is when you're having a conversation with a girl, imagine in your mind that the spotlight is on her, and even if she asks you questions, you got to realize, guys, if you've just met a girl, she doesn't really give a fuck about you.
Right.
You haven't earned that yet. She doesn't know you. She doesn't want to know anything about you yet, especially at the beginning. And a lot of the time when the guys don't focus the conversation on her, they get carried away. What ends up happening is that she loses interest. So to fix this, imagine that the spotlight's on her, and even if she does ask you questions, answer it, but then put it back onto her and actively make her invest in the conversation, because then she's going to be much more interested in the conversation. And the one topic that every single person loves talking about, I don't care who you are, is yourself. We love talking about ourselves, so always make it about her, and use the metaphor. Keep it in your mind, spotlight on her.
Yeah. I think guys get confused sometimes because they think that means she needs to be doing most of the talking and it needs to be about her. It's like, no, if you see on the clip, actually it's me probably talking 70%, 60%, 70% of the time to begin. I'm carrying the conversation more, but it's 80% about her. So she'll ask me something occasionally and I'll provide some info, or it will just kind of fall onto me, and I'll provide a bit of info and then push it back to her. And there's a reason for that, is women are very solipsistic. They are very much the center of their own universe. This is an evolutionary thing as well. They're designed to be more selfish, right? They've got the future of the human race inside them. They have to be. And so, yeah, you saw that. I think that's a key clarification for guys, is they think, okay, Les has vanished. Da-da, how good was that? But a key point that guys fuck up on is thinking, right, I have to be, talking about themselves too much, or thinking that, it needs to be the girl doing all the talking about her. When she's really invested in the conversation, or on a date, when she's really opening up to you, that may be the case. But for the first few minutes of the conversation, it might be longer. You're going to have to carry the conversation, but you're carrying the conversation, you're going to be speaking a lot, but you're going to still make the conversation 80% about her. That's the key premise. If you'd like to get better at this as a skill set, because it's going to dictate how often you can actually get the girls out, right? It's about how invested she is. When she's talking, she's investing. When she's talking about herself, she's investing. When you're asking her questions about herself and she's responding, she's investing. By the way, quick one, you can now join our completely free day game and cold approach community where you can ask questions to myself or Les or the other coaches. You can meet wings from all around the world. You get free breakdowns of loads and loads of different places for cold approach. You get to meet like-minded men who are all traveling the world, having fun, having an adventure. You see all of the old YouTube videos as well, all of the 1,000+ old YouTube videos that got taken down, they're all uploaded to this portal, and you can suggest new content you want to see. Get all of this completely for free. Link will be in the description below the video, and we'll see you there.